Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. The Bachelor alum Peter Weber, perhaps better known to Bachelor Nation fans as Pilot Pete, has more than served his time on reality television, and it's time to share some facts about his life. After being introduced to audiences via The Bachelorette Season 15, where he came in third place in the quest for Hannah Brown in 2019, Pete graduated to The Bachelor. He was named the lead for The Bachelor Season 24. His time on The Bachelor was marked by unforgettable moments, like his mom, Barbara Weber, who had a heavy hand in who her son chose, and the love triangle between Pete and his two runner-ups, Hannah Ann Sluss and Madison Pruitt. Since then, Pete's remained in the public eye. His day job is as a pilot, first for Delta Airlines and now for United Airlines. Pete has also continued his reality television career, appearing on The Traitors Season 2 and now on Destination X, a brand new NBC reality show that plants 10 strangers in an unknown locale as they're tasked with trying to figure out where the X they are, as the show's tagline states. Pete, along with Love Island's Jana Craig, is competing, as well as Josh Martinez from The Challenge and Big Brother. Peter's journey on The Bachelor. Pete was a welcome choice for lead on The Bachelor, since audiences came to really root for him during his Bachelorette stint with Hannah Brown. Pete didn't end up getting the girl on that show, so fans were thrilled when he signed on to be The Bachelor. People magazine reported that Hannah B. later revealed in her memoir, God Bless This Mess, that she and Pete reconnected as his season of The Bachelor was airing. Apparently, Hannah B. and Pete found themselves at the same party in February 2020 as his season was airing. They hooked up, but Hannah B. said there wasn't any chemistry between them. Hannah B. also made an appearance on his season, as she and Pete worked through some unfinished business. Hannah alleged that Pete wanted her to join the cast and compete for him, and he said he'd quit the show if she told him she wanted to be with him. It wasn't meant to be, and Pete put his past with Hannah B. aside as he continued his Bachelor journey, choosing from 30 women, including Hannah Ann, to whom he gave the show's first impression rose. Madison, Kelly Flanagan, Alea Benavides, Victoria Paul, Kelsey Wire, Jade Tolbert, Victoria Fuller, and more. Pete whittled down the contestants to the top 4, Kelsey, Victoria, Madison, and Hannah Ann. Eventually, it was down to just Madison and Hannah Ann, and someone very important to Pete helped him make his final choice. As Pete navigated his season of The Bachelor, his mom, Barbara, became his trusted advisor. Barbara had strong feelings about which of the 2 final women he should choose, Madison or Hannah Ann. Barbara was firmly team Hannah Ann, even crying to Pete that he needed to bring her home to us in a highly maimed moment. Pete took his mom's advice and proposed to Hannah Ann, but by the time the finale aired, Pete had dumped Hannah and was pursuing a relationship with Madison again, much to Mama Barb's dismay. Peter dated Kelly Flanagan post-show. Things got even messier in Pilot Pete's love life after things with Madison didn't work out either. Who did Pete turn to after losing Hannah Brown, Hannah Ann, and Madison? None other than Kelly, another contestant on his season, whom he sent home just before the show's hometown visit episodes. It's getting hard to keep track of Pete's love life, but he and Kelly dated for a few months after the show stopped airing in 2020, then rekindled again in 2022. By 2023, Kelly and Pete were done again, or were they? In 2025, US Weekly reported that they were spotted together at Coachella. Pete shared a photo from Coachella to his Instagram, and Kelly is included in a group shot with other reality stars like Rachel Kirkconnell, Kyle Cook, Joey Graziadei, and Maria Jorges. Perhaps the two are now on good terms and can spend time together as friends now. Peter was on The Traitors. Pete's next reality TV stint came as he competed on The Traitors Season 2. The Traitors is the wildly popular and addictive reality show that traps contestants in a Scottish castle with traitors secretly hidden among them, the faithful. The purpose of the game is to suss out the traitors while keeping as many faithfuls around as possible, and in the end, hopefully a faithful ends up winning a cash prize. Pete played a tough game during his season of the Traitors, becoming one of the season's standout players. Fans were surprised at Pete's game-playing strategy, did they not watch him on The Bachelor, and his ability to put himself out there as a target. Pete was a faithful all along, but he played an impressive, aggressive game. He was ultimately sent home during episode 9, meaning he managed to stay on the show for a lot longer than most. Pete's fate came down to a choice between himself and traitor Phaedra Parks of the Real Housewives of Atlanta fame, but he was eliminated after a tie-breaking vote was cast by Shahs of Sunset star Mercedes MJ Javid. As he revealed his status as a faithful, Pete told the rest of the cast, "I know I've been all gas, no breaks since the beginning. I'm a faithful till the end. I tried to save you guys." Peter is now competing in the new reality series Destination X. Pilot Pete's next reality adventure will be taking part in Destination X, a new reality competition show that turns the entire continent of Europe into a game board, according to the show's press release. Hosted by Jeffrey D. Morgan, contestants will need to figure out where they are through experiential challenges, relying on their knowledge of pop culture, history, geography, and observational skills to win clues to their current location and earn an all-important advantage. As a major airline pilot, Pete has a distinct advantage. He's an expert in travel and navigation, which will no doubt assist him as he competes. According to Pete's official Destination X bio, Pete will be able to use his piloting skills to good use. With advanced navigational skills and an expertise in reading maps, Peter plans to use his talents to leverage allies and get ahead in the competition. Pete's time on The Traitors equipped him with game-playing strategies and tactics that will also no doubt further his time on the show. He's an expert at navigating the challenges of finding love and traitors on television. So audiences will be excited to watch him figure out where the X he is on Destination Peter Weber X. After The Bachelor Season 24, his wild ride after the final rose will leave you speechless. Peter Weber. Pilot Pete. The Bachelor Nation's charming, sometimes controversial, windmill-loving lead from Season 24. If you thought his season was chaotic, wait until you see what happened after the final rose. From whirlwind breakups to bizarre TikTok appearances, rumored affairs, surprising career pivots, and shocking reconciliations, Peter's post-Bachelor life was anything but smooth flying. So buckle your seatbelts, because the turbulence has only just begun. Chapter 1. The finale that broke the internet. Peter's season ended in classic Bachelor chaos. He proposed to Hannah Ann Sluss, only to break up with her weeks later. Why? Because he couldn't stop thinking about runner-up Madison Prewett. He reunited with Madison on After the Final Rose for about 10 minutes. The reunion was short-lived. Fans were left wondering, did Peter ever know what he wanted? And that was just the beginning. Chapter 2. Enter Barb. No post-season recap would be complete without Barb Weber, Peter's mom, who unapologetically bashed Madison on national television. Her now iconic eye rolls, sorry, not sorry energy, and unwavering love for Hannah Ann sparked memes across the internet. The real tea? Behind the scenes, Barb allegedly pushed Peter to reconcile with a different ex. One producers never expected to come back into the picture. Chapter 3. Kelly Flanagan. The Unexpected Reunion. Just when fans thought Peter's love life couldn't get more tangled, in came Kelly Flanagan, the lawyer from his season who was eliminated pre-hometowns. They bumped into each other in Chicago post-show. A few flirty DMs later, they were quarantining together in 2020. Yes, you read that right. Peter and Kelly skipped talking and went straight into lockdown love. It was adorable, at first. Chapter 4. quarantine bliss, until it wasn't. Their relationship blossomed over TikToks, home workouts, and cozy balcony chats. Fans rooted for them. Peter even gushed about her being the one. But cracks started showing. Sources claimed Kelly wasn't thrilled about how often Peter talked to other women from his season. Rumors swirled that Peter still kept in touch with Hannah Brown. Others claimed he was sliding into DMs of Bachelor Nation newbies. Peter and Kelly broke up, then got back together, then broke up again. It was giving Ross and Rachel, if Ross had proposed to 3 different women before calling Rachel. Chapter 5. The Bachelor Pilot Career Crisis. Post-show, Peter returned to flying, but the internet couldn't let go of Pilot Pete. Every time he posted from a cockpit, fans flooded his comments with who's flying the plane. Madison's tears? It didn't help that Peter's airline furloughed him during the pandemic. He began dabbling in influencer life, promoting skincare and energy drinks, but his heart never left aviation. Then came a travel blog, The Wingman Diaries, which flopped so hard even Bachelor Reddit refused to roast it. One follower commented, "Stick to Turbulence, not hashtags." Chapter 6. The Reality TV Whirlwind. He said yes to dancing. In a shocking twist, Peter joined Dancing with the Stars, and let's just say, he didn't exactly soar. Peter struggled with choreography, stiff hips, and public criticism. Judge Len Goodman even said, "You look more like a co-pilot trying to land than a dancer." But there was one silver lining. He met Sophia Del Rey, his dance partner, a brunette beauty who wasn't from Bachelor Nation. Rumors flew. Were they dating? Were they just friends? One blurry paparazzi kiss said it all. Chapter 7. The Sophia Era, A New Hope. Sophia brought Peter a calm the Bachelor world never did. They dated quietly for 8 months. No drama, no podcasts, no exes showing up at sunset. Peter's fans were relieved. He looked grounded for the first time in years. He even started a YouTube channel with Sophia, The Weber Way, documenting travel, cooking, and yes, some dancing. It had promise, until one day, the upload stopped. Chapter 8. Bachelor Nation Expose. Why Sophia Walked Away. In a bombshell podcast episode of She's All Backed, an anonymous tipster claimed Sophia walked away because Peter was still obsessed with his own Bachelor season. He watched clips of himself on YouTube, the insider said. He kept wondering if things could have worked with Madison. Sophia allegedly found texts between Peter and a mystery woman. Was it Madison? Was it Kelly? Was it Hannah Brown? The internet spiraled. Sophia confirmed the split, saying, "Peter's a great guy, but he's living in the past. I hope he finds closure." Chapter 9. Bachelor in Paradise, The Shocking Cameo. Fast forward to Bachelor in Paradise Season 9, when Peter showed up for a surprise appearance. No one saw it coming, not even the cast. He wasn't there to date, he was there to host a group date. But things went off script when Kelly Flanagan arrived as a late addition. It was awkward, it was messy, it was iconic. They had a teary beachside chat. Peter apologized. Kelly laughed. "You're still Peter," she said. The moment went viral. Again. Chapter 10. A New Flame, but Make It European. After BIP, Peter disappeared from the spotlight, until a mysterious Paris photo surfaced of him with an Italian model named Chiara Bernini. She was stunning, she was private, and she didn't speak much English. Insiders say they met during a flight Peter piloted. Their romance was brief but passionate. He even considered relocating. But Chiara's lifestyle didn't mesh with Peter's need to be seen. She allegedly hated the Bachelor attention. The romance fizzled, but not before Bachelor fan accounts crowned her the one that got away. Chapter 11. The Great Comeback Tour. In 2024, Peter staged a soft comeback, launching a podcast called Cruising Altitude. The concept? honest talks with past Bachelor leads, pilots, and reality TV flops. The pilot episode, a sit-down with Hannah Ann Sluss. Yes, really. It was mature, surprisingly candid. Hannah Ann forgave him. She had moved on and got engaged to an NFL player, no big deal. Peter looked humbled. Fans said it was his most authentic moment since the show aired. Chapter 12. So where is Peter now? As of 2025, Peter Weber lives in Miami. He flies full-time, has cut back on social media, and, shocker, he's single. He's been linked casually to influencers, a Bravo star, and one random contestant from Too Hot to Handle. But nothing serious. He's become somewhat of a myth in Bachelor Nation, proof that being the lead doesn't guarantee a fairy tale ending. And maybe that's the point. Final chapter. The man who couldn't choose found peace in not choosing? Peter once had the world watching. He had a fiancée, then another, then a third shot, then fans, critics, and a mom who might have loved the limelight more than he did. But now, Peter Weber seems content in a quieter life. No final rose. No windmill confessions. Just clouds, coasts, and co-pilots. So if you ask, what happened to Peter Weber after The Bachelor? The answer is everything and nothing at the same time. And maybe for Peter Weber, that's the perfect landing after all.